Alright, it's been like 5 or so minutes later after I quit the recording. I was texting my dad back and forth. He asked me if it was raining. I was like, oh, it's more than raining. We lost power. And he's like, still out? I was like, yeah, for about 15 or 20 minutes, some kind like that. So yeah, we were texting back and forth. We're still out of power. UPS is still running good so far. It's a nice fan, isn't it? I was going to make a video. I was saying I was supposed to be uploading a video about all these ceiling fans. This one's actually got a new light fixture on it. The old light fixture is missing the light string. And like I know I set this on another video, but the light and fan switch are separate. That switch is for the light, controls the light only. The fan is on just a separate another hot wire. And when me and my uncle went to replace the light fixture, he said he didn't want to mess with the hot wires to make it back all in one switch. So he didn't want to mess with that kind. So that's okay. It's no big deal. It doesn't really matter, really. I'll just have to shut the fan off manually up there. And the fan was running right before the power went out. So when the power comes back on, it'll probably be going right back up to speed. So yeah, I'm just chilling here in my bed as usual. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you, UPS. Well, I'll be darned. That didn't even take long as I expected. Right as I ended up the recording moments ago, or I should say, wait, how should I rephrase that? Right when I stopped the recording, moments later, then it comes back on. See, there you go. You see Alexa booting up, kind. It's probably going to go out again here in a few minutes, if it gets any worse. But we're back on regular power now. Yay! My Wi-Fi is probably still going to be dead, because I don't know. Because my modem, my modem also lost power. The modem's not even in my bedroom, it's in the office. I could have put that on. Better UPS, but I don't have another UPS for the office. Let's see if she'll boot right back up. She's probably not going to boot right yet, because we got to wait for the Wi-Fi to come back on and stuff. You see her light on. She's probably going to go red and saying, no good, no cannot connect. Oh, there she goes.
Hello.
So yeah, she's booted back up now. And yeah, we're back on regular power. So yeah, whew, thank God, because that was kind of, it was kind of hot. I was getting really humid up in here too. Alright. I think that could be a good place to end this video here. So yeah, that's it. That's about it. Take care. Alright folks, it's just about 10 after 10 o'clock p.m. Central Time, and we have lost power once again. Like I said, it's like 10 till 10 o'clock Central Time. Just about. We lost power. There's the UPS down there. Beeping away, as always. TVs are going. I was watching Star Wars The Force Awakens on, what's that channel called? TNT. And look at this, y'all. Since this bed is automatic, I actually had it propped up earlier because I was playing my game earlier. The good old PlayStation 2. I was actually playing NASCAR '09. Some games that I missed playing back in the day. I've actually had to put a few game cases on top of the lid, because my console's actually got a problem. It acts like the lid isn't closed all the way. So that's why there's a few game cases on top. And now, can't even, being that the power's out, I can't even lower my bed. I mean, I could plug it up to the UPS, but I don't even want to chance on it, because it's going to drain the mess out of the UPS if I do that kind. So I don't want that to happening. Don't want to have a chance on hooking this UPS up. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. The plug for the bed to the UPS. I don't want a chance on it because it will drain the mess out of it. I'll tell you that. Once again, like I said, once again the computer is plugged up to it, but it's not on. Cable box and a TV. I think I also have my doTERRA diffuser. Well, I don't work with them. My mom works with them. She gets oils from them and kinds like that. My diffuser is also plugged up, but it's not on. In fact, I gotta add water to it because I ain't used it in a few days now. And my Wi-Fi is completely dead now. It works for about let's say maybe about 5 minutes or so after the power goes out, and then the Wi-Fi goes completely dead, as well as the phone, I think. But yeah, I'm not even gonna go out of my room because I got my mom's numb up in there. We tried to get some lanterns, old school lanterns lit. I guess you call it, but it wouldn't lit because the wick was too small or some kind, too short. So yeah, I guess I could try to hook this bed up to the extension cord down there. I really don't want to have to chance on it, guys, because it's gonna drain the mess out of UPS. I mean, shoot. I mean, you know. Here's my stereo. By the way, I did make a video of it. I just haven't had the time to sit down and upload it yet. The weather radio right here. There's no more warnings or watches in effect, so that's good. Completely out of power. Let's see. It's a little bit after. It's like 9:52 right now. 9:52. I just looked on my phone. And I got looks like the Star Wars Force Awakens coming on again, I think. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to head off the bed if I can. It's probably not gonna happen though. So if the power comes back on, I'll let you know. Otherwise, if I'm asleep, take care. Alright, and my UPS is screaming crazy, y'all. I think the battery's about to go dead. I cut the stereo off and switched my speaker mode back to internal. This thing's been beeping crazy for like 5 minutes or so. So the battery is about maybe halfway dead or so. I shut the stereo off to it and just to help conserve some battery to the UPS. And like I said, I switched the speaker mode on the TV from external to internal. So I'm just sitting here watching Star Wars. Probably shouldn't be showing you that kind because I don't want to get in trouble for the copyright claims and stuff. But yeah, the UPS is constantly beeping. It'll probably be going dead before I know it. So that's what it sounds like when your UPS battery is running low. I think we've been out of power for at least probably about a half hour now, if not. So yeah, it's a little update. Take care. Unfortunately, my UPS has just lost power, y'all. Yep, UPS is completely dead. That sucks, doesn't it? It was beeping a little bit after it went dead, and then obviously it quit. I heard like a beep, beep, and then it died. So great, now I ain't got no TV now because we lost UPS, lost that kind. We lost power to the UPS. It didn't even stay up longer. It didn't stay up as long as I hope it would. Only stayed up for about maybe a half hour or so. Well, the power did go out a little while earlier today, so that could have been why. But yeah, we're stuck in the dark now. Can't even go to bed now because my bed's still propped up. I knew better to put it down before I got done when I got done playing a game. But yeah, UPS lost power. It's been a really strange video to record, I guess, for YouTube. Alright, well, too bad. I think I might have to go lay down on the couch in the living room because, I mean, it's propped up a pretty good bit. This is an automatic bed, by the way. No, this isn't my bed originally. This bed was my grandmother's or Momo's bed. But yeah. So yeah, I ain't got that much else to do. If the power does come on, I will certainly update you. But otherwise, if I don't get back on the video tonight, well then, obviously, take care. Alright, well, it's been about almost an hour later. Nothing has changed. We're still sitting here in the dark. No power. Like I said on my other video clip, my UPS died. And it didn't stay up as long as I hope it would, because we did lose power earlier today as well. So I'm just sitting here with this bed propped up and shit, because I can't. I could have tried to chance on plugging this up to the extension cord. There's like, here, let me show you how this is actually run. So, let me show you how this is run, just so y'all know. This black cord is going for an extension cord, which is underneath the bed somewhere. I'll show in a minute. This plug is for the Midland weather radio. This one right here, that's running to my stereo. So this black cord running all the way underneath there, running to that RCA extension cord. It's not just an extension cord, it's also got a place where you can hook up cable and phone to it. That black cord behind the brown cord is running from my computer. That brown one's just a three-plug extension cord. Not a three-way, I'm sorry. It only has a two-way plug. It doesn't have the three-way plug. And this down here, this runs to all three. This black one's the cable box. White one's the diffuser, and the black one's for my TV. These are the audio cables just running from my TV all the way to my stereo and all that kind. Yeah, but at least I don't trip over these cords, at least. I think I'm going to wind up having to rearrange this. But yeah, that's how it's set up. Well, I did have my Xbox One plug hooked up to that brown extension cord. But then, since I moved the cable box in here, I've hooked the cable box up to it. I was actually live on my Instagram earlier today, and right when I saw the UPS died, it got me goosebumps. So yeah, I was actually live during Instagram. Right when I started going live, the UPS was beeping and flashing. The light was flashing rapidly, so I knew that battery was finna go dead. And about maybe 15 or so minutes later, I was just laying here. All of a sudden, TV and cable box shut off out of nowhere. UPS died. It was beeping for a little bit after it died, but then it quit beeping. Yeah. But while I'm at it, I want to give a special thanks, and I want to give not a special thanks. Well, let me rephrase that. Give a shout out to my man JK18. If you haven't checked out his channel, please do. I know every time I upload a video like this, he usually comments on it. And I know he commented on my new microwave video. So special thanks and shout out to him. As usual, been a fan of him for maybe, I don't remember. I've been watching his. I started watching his videos since him and Extro 81X were repairing the Kenmore 80 series washer video. They weren't just repairing, they were disassembling and repairing the thing. That's how I first found Jay's channel. So special thanks and shout out to him. Like I said. Anywho, I think it's been about an hour later. Oops. The camera I had autofocus turned off there because I was trying to see what time it was on my phone. So it's been about just an hour later. Nothing's changed. I already have the light. I pulled the light string so that way if the power would have came back on, the lights wouldn't come on and get me overexcited. Now I'm not sure if the power comes back on, if that UPS is going to kick on right away. I don't think it should. It shouldn't come back on once the power comes on because it died. Because once that comes on, the computer's going to start up briefly and shut off. It's going to get me... that kind of stuff just gets me goosebumps. Well, it's part of it when you have autism, of course. So I'm just sitting here in my pajamas. My legs are already sweaty right now. Probably should have ran the air a little bit before the power went out as well. I think we had the thermostat. Usually we set it around maybe 75, 76 in the house. But yeah. So I'm just sitting here. Nothing else to do. But yeah, I think like I said, I'll if I'm still up, I'll let you know if the power comes back on. If not, I will see you guys next time. Well, folks, we're back on regular power now. Just came back up not too long ago. I don't know if you can hear that kind, but that's our sewer system resetting and all that. So I don't know how well you can hear that kind. Usually the sewer thing goes off for about maybe a little while or so, but then it'll settle down. It's still pouring down rain, as you can see. Well, I probably can't even see that kind, but it's been raining. The whole yard was soaked earlier today. And that garage light in there was on, but then it went off. So that's good. Just gotta wait for it to make sure the sewers settle down. But you can definitely hear it. Sounds like crickets, but no, it's not that. In fact, you could probably see the light, that red light out there. That's where the sewer thing is. Ours is still going off. I can't tell the one at the other house, but it looks like that might have went off. Like, I can't exactly tell. It might have gone off. Just this one over here needs to reset too. Just takes time, folks. So yeah, the whole block is back on power now. After just about 2 hours. So I'm just waiting for the sewer warning light to go off. Shouldn't be too much longer. Again, it does that whenever we've been out of power for so long. Our sewer shouldn't be that big of a problem. I mean, once again, I know you can't see that kind, but the whole yard is probably soaked. Shouldn't even be out here with socks on, but still. Maybe I can give you a shot over there. And it's probably not going to do you any good, but yeah, sidewalks so kind of flooded here. I don't know why the sewer thing is still on. It should have went off by now. It's been on for about maybe 5 or 10 minutes now. I don't know why that warning light's still on, but it is. I don't hear anyone else is going off. And like I said, the other house, which used to be my house somewhere down there, it's now my older sister's. I don't see the light. I don't see the. It's hard to tell, but I don't think the light's on over there, unless if I walk out there, which I ain't going to. The sewer itself is somewhere out there as well, kind of near the fence gate. I know you can't see that kind, because I could walk out, but I don't have shoes on. It's actually not raining that bad, I don't think. It's just light rain. But yeah. Alright, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, how I thought if the UPS would have stayed off when the power came back on. Well, apparently it didn't. The UPS came right back on as soon as the power came on. So I thought it would stay off when the power came on, and apparently it did not. So yeah, everything's all good. Everything's back up the way it should be. I just don't have my TV on just yet. But yeah. Let's see if come out my bedroom real quick and see if the sewer thing settled down. I can already hear it did not settle down. I don't hear anybody else's going off. Oh yeah, I was going to get my shoes on to walk out, but first, a minute. Let me go get my shoes. They're actually sitting outside here.